Hi there, I'm Ryan.
And I'm Kim.
And we're here with PNW Insurance Group today. And our question of the week
is what's the difference between a condo policy and a homeowner's policy? Because there are some differences, and they're really important differences.
Yes, they're very important to understand.
So I think you should start first.
All right, sounds good.
Okay.
So to understand the difference between condo and homeowners insurance, you first have to understand how the condo is set up itself. So when you are buying a condo, you are buying a small unit inside of a larger building, right? So the condo association owns the building and you just own the unit inside. And so that creates some unique situations for how your insurance works. So the first thing you've got to figure out is how the master policy for the condo is set up.
That's right. So it can either be all in or it could be walls in. So all in on a condo association policy means that they cover everything, the building and everything inside, except for your personal belongings.
Yep.
But walls in covers, the association covers the outside, but not the inside, like the walls in, like the drywall, carpet, countertops, all that, that's not covered. So it's very important to know what's on your policy, association policy.
Yeah, so that's when you're buying a condo, that's one of the first things you want to find out is you want to ask and get a copy of that condo association master policy. You're probably not going to be able to read it because it's 80 pages of insurance language, but if you can send that to us as your agent, we can interpret that for you and tell you, okay, this is the kind of policy that the master policy is, which means that this is the kind of coverage you need on your individual condo policy. So that's super important.
Yes, and when personal property comes into play, if you imagine turning your condo in upside down and everything that falls out is called personal property. And really you have to kind of decide how much coverage you want. You gotta be comfortable, you gotta figure out, what did I buy? How much did that cost? How much would it cost to replace? And then that's the value you can give us as we do your condo policy.
Yep, exactly. Because regardless of what kind of policy the master association's policy is, they're not covering your belongings.
Right.
You know, they might cover the stuff in your unit that's, you know, part of the unit, like the walls and the flooring and the cabinets, but they're never going to cover your belongings.
That's
so you still need coverage for that.
Yes.
And then that brings us kind of to the last thing with condos,
which is huge, by the way.
Yes, very important.
Yes.
Most people and most agents forget this. Is there is a coverage called loss assessment that you can add to your condo policy. And what this covers is if there was a loss in the condo building, doesn't necessarily have to be in your unit, and the condo master association is paying for this loss. If there is some sort of lack of coverage, you know, say the building burns down and there wasn't enough coverage on that master policy to rebuild the building, they're going to then assess that difference to each of the unit owners.
Yes.
And this is really important because you can get stuck with a $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 bill and you might not be able to pay that. And so with your loss assessment coverage that we can add on, we'll normally add on up to the max, which most companies that's $50,000, but that is super important. So
super important.
Yeah, yes. Don't forget about that.
Yes.
I think
that's all we have for today.
Yeah. So please, if you have any questions or if you're thinking about buying a condo, please feel free to reach out to any of our licensed agents, and we'll be happy to walk you through getting the right condo insurance policy for you.
Thank you.